For Blake, it was cheaper than living in San Francisco or Oregon or Berkeley.
My cousin.
And that's the reason my usual.
That was going to be a keeper of the time.
Alright then.
And we'll meet by the dome.
So we're just gonna like walk around and dance.
Is anything different for you walking through after the other day?
It felt less busy. I think partially because the lower schoolers were, like, less of them were there.
Right.
And I think Jennifer was also, the music was also closer to us. And so I think it felt much calmer.
I don't know, I can really sense the kids there.
Yeah, it gave me a smile just remembering their energy.
It made me want to step on every rock. See, that's what you most hope for in a space.
So I was focusing on the horizon and seeing like as far as I could past the pond, taking in the tops of the trees, and just getting a little bit more vast with my focus instead of being so focused on our group and then the kids and the music.
I didn't want to leave. It's just so welcoming over there. It's a wonderful spot to just stay and make music. And you can feel the energy of the pond. Very nice.
It also is different to listen to the music from here.
Yeah.
I go just after what we've been talking about in the center. You know? So we thought we'd set a structure and kind of just experience it.
It's a place where thousands of kids have come through and played on and had fun. So
Yeah.
we will probably want to honour them and kind of incorporate that if we find a school.
Cool.
That's
to
great.
incorporate that sense of enjoyment and fun.
When you're a child, you just want to like explore things and stuff. So maybe like fun and explore the dome.
Exploration, fun. And then use the outside to come back in and out from. Does that make sense? Sort of? Yeah. You have a thought music-wise? Or?
Yeah, Bluetooth portable speakers. One here, one over here. So the sound is popping out in the dome shape.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Could be facing in
Or on
and
top
out.
of it
So
all.
you can have this experience sonically
All
too.
the sides.
And it wouldn't be playing the same thing. They would each have their own track of sound.
Oh, that sounds good.
So
That would
a
be
little
neat.
bit more preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe I can watch what you guys do and think about what texture of sound might fit.
We want with a playful, joyous, and exploratory feeling. Okay?
Okay.
Sound good?
Does that feel clear enough for everybody? Okay.
Would you like to try it once in silence, or you gotten an appetite for the drum? Now you must have drums.
Drum is very fun.
Yeah, I know. It's
Go,
like,
okay.
or you could just pick one place to
Yeah, yeah.
We're going upside down.
Duncan put it down in the middle. Anna's attached to you, and Bodhi is just sitting watching the whole thing. So it's really cool.
I know.
There you go, Bodhi.
Yeah.
So we should head back. Huh?
Tell me about the hand tag thing.
It's just something that kind of happened. Yeah. You don't actually know what's ever going to happen with that, so it just happened. It was just a motif we seized upon.
So you
kinda
reached
cool.
out and touched Duncan,
Pretty much, yeah.
and then what did you do, Duncan?
He grabbed his hand and then like, kind of swung back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
It reminded me with all you guys running around, like playing tag, the kids.
That running surprised me. The drum drove it, but it was like the possibilities of going around and like having a track, you know,
Yeah.
of going different directions. I mean, I was in it, so I couldn't see it, but it felt kind of fun to do.
We don't realize how much we're feeding the other. I didn't know I was feeding you guys to run. I thought you started running, and then I was like, oh, I better give him something fast. Get going now.
It wasn't silence. It was them accompanying you. You know, it was really cool.
And the wind is quite different for everybody. We each have our own little wind orchestra based on our ear canals and our hair and where we're located. So that's a whole nother sonic universe.
Forgot how I got it.
Where did I put my jacket?
I love the little kids who went by and said,
There's Annie.
What is she doing?
"What's she doing on our dome?" Oh, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I was already a little bit tight. Hanging upside down was like,
Oh, yay. Standing circle.
Standing circle.
So from that improv, should we share one thing we're going to take? Something you noticed, something that about yourself or the group or the structure?
I really liked we had a sense of fun in the running around and the going upside down. It really felt like we were all elementary schools again, and it was embodying that. And then I also really liked that final moment because it was like we just all kind of stopped in what we'd been doing. It kind of brings it a sense of infinite enjoyment, and it will go on for forever, and there's nothing that can stop that.
It looked kind of like organized chaos, but like in a good way.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like it looked really fun and like really free, but also like you like knew what you were doing and like you had like a hold of like what you were like really doing in the space. And I think it looked really cool for like to show the freedom.
Neat. You were watching it from a distance, which was neat too.
I really liked the moment where me and Noah just like kind of held hands for a little bit.
Yeah, which
I thought
is
that was a
such-
pretty cool moment.
it's
It was
such a
just
cool-
like
Yeah.
for the rest of it, it was like we weren't like no one was really interacting with each other as much. It felt like, and then like suddenly we were.
It's almost like you were
Pretty
part
cool.
of the dome, like the
Yeah.
hands around the dome, and then you connect to each other and you become another line in the dome, which is
Yeah.
really cool.
The relationships that we were all kind of exploring together, that would be my takeaway. So, you know, those moments of connection that are so powerful and wonderful, whether it's touching, actual, or just listening and responding, or mirroring, or noticing, that's what I'll take away.
I felt like that dome, that area kind of received us. Like every time especially I'm noticing when I play violin with you, but also I learn a lot going between instruments. There's a lightness that you guys have that's so special. And it came out even more like what you're saying with we became elementary school kids. There's an invitation to play, to be playful, that I appreciate so much in the context of working with you all. Very refreshing. So it's almost like that place was waiting for us, and you guys just boom, kind of birthed the energy of the space via your energy.
I sort of had two images that stuck with me. The first one was the running around and freezing. That was really cool. We all going in different directions and going faster than going slower, and then like pausing for a minute and having that moment of silence and stillness. And then the second one was like when one person was inside the dome and everyone else was around that outside, and like everyone doing their own thing, but then at the very end coming together and like all touching at the same time.
I love the moment when you and I were both swinging our legs.
Yeah.
And I love the opportunity to dance with all of you because I don't always get to do that. Also, Rebecca, there was a moment when you came underneath and looked up. I think Noah was on top and she looked up and I was sort of up there too and it was kind of like, whoa, looking down. But I appreciated at the very end dropping out and looking at that incredible sculpture and feeling a part of it at the same time. I was remembering the improv we did with you where it was you could be active or passive, and so I felt I was still in a passive-active role, if that makes sense, still part of the picture, and that's something I want to remember.
Hello, buddy.
I felt I was dancing with you with the camera.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed being improvisational with filmmaking and not knowing what happens next. I mean, a lot of times we get stuck in pre-production and planning everything, and a bit of the authenticity is sometimes lost in that process. And so my favorite kind of filmmaking, fly-on-the-wall filmmaking, where I'm just flying around and just, you know, capturing what I see. And I think the thing I try to do as a filmmaker is to disappear.
Yeah.
I want to disappear in the space. It felt like you guys weren't watching me, which was good. That's what I want. You know, I just want to sort of fly in and out and just buzz around, and you're not self-conscious. And I felt you guys were in your own element, and it's going to be beautiful on camera. I can't wait to share it with you.
Yeah.